Shit.
Oh, I don't
is
know
that
if we get the
in
birthday
shot?
shit up there.
Hopefully not. That's embarrassing.
Tag teams.
Look at us. We're
Ramble
matching.
tag team.
We didn't plan this.
Nope.
This just happens. That's how magical.
You know how sometimes women and their periods line up? That's what happened
Eddie
here.
and our clothing.
Our clothing
lines
lined up. Our cycles synced
Our
up.
cycles are synced all the time. It is amazing. You know, I heard men get periods too.
Really?
Anyway, this is welcome to another episode of Ramble Radio. It's video.
It's video, they know.
They know, right?
Yeah.
You think they know?
How's 42 feel?
42,
Good?
baby.
Good?
Thank you. Feels great. Now
Look
that I
at
got
that
the Red Hulk,
shit.
I did. Look at this. What a great girlfriend.
Can't wait for 43.
And, right? Holy shit.
Grey Hulk, Marvel
Fing,
Legends.
Fang, Foom. Fing, Fang, Foom, the
Fing,
Build-A-Fig.
Fang.
Do you know that? Let's talk about this real quick. The Marvel Legends Fing Fang Foom Build-A-Figure Hulk set, because it's all awesome Hulk
Yeah,
figures.
yeah.
Each one's like $100 right now. It's like, I can't. Oh, well.
I know.
How did I miss that? How did I miss that?
When was
boat?
that? What was the year?
I don't know. Was that like, were we in a coma? It's like
know.
weird. You know what I mean? It's fucked up.
I was probably in like New Kid Haze.
Yeah,
I like a
you
little
were probably
kid. I
a
was
new
like,
kid.
I was checked out.
I was in the fucking weird. I was dying on the 3 3/4 inch hill back then.
Oh yeah.
I was like, nope. I only want the little ones. I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Why would you?
I don't know why I had.
Because
this
when I was a
love
kid,
affair.
I loved 3 3/4 inch.
They were the
That's
best.
all I got.
That was it.
That's really all they made.
Yes.
But then like,
It's the only thing my dick was bigger than. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the only thing my dick could dwarf. That's probably
and now this
why.
gives you something to shoot for.
Now I have hope. I can now. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start taking pills. Get one of those machines or whatever. You know, like that was that. I guess, yeah, that
But
was.
I started collecting. This was like mid 2000, like
Yeah.
4, 2005, or something like that. I started
Yeah.
getting like some of the. I would get like the Green Lantern Corps,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
I would get the
Kingdom
Kingdom
Come
Come
sets were
set.
fucking
I had all the
amazing.
Kingdom Come sets.
So good.
And that got me into like the bigger guys.
Fuck
and then
yeah.
like when I saw Star Wars Black Series, I went into that, and then Marvel Legends.
Couldn't. I always avoided. And then my first one was Boba Fett with the Carbonite Han
Yeah.
Solo at Comic-Con. I was like, I can't
So
not get
dope.
this. How do I not get? Yeah, I have to get
Yeah.
this. Right. And then it just the 6-inchers were like, hey, maybe I'll get that.
Yeah.
You
I'll
know,
get
like
this
okay, I'll
one.
just have one. And now they've taken over. I should have kept the smaller ones. Imagine the diorama with the little ones.
True.
There'd be 40 more in there.
True. You could have more shelves.
I could do more shit.
could have more
Fuck
shit.
it. I'm sorry, but they quit making them, I think.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. Dude, here's the one problem with collecting.
What?
Because as you can tell, I'm into the video games.
Yeah, you're into all aspects of
Yeah.
nerdom. I mean, being a mayor of Nerdtown, you have to
I have to
visit
cover.
each borough
I
of
have to-
Nerdtown.
I have to go to the Nerdtown boroughs, shake my hand.
You have to go to
do my-
comics. You have to go to sci-fi. You got to go to gaming,
movies,
collectible.
video game,
You have to,
collectible. I
there's
have
a lot
to
of
do it all.
boroughs in Nerdville.
You should see the Amiibo collection.
Yeah, Amiibo.
here.
That most
Look at
people
this
know that's a
shit.
borough, but it is.
It is. It's its
whole-
own neighborhood.
It's got its whole
that I'm
subsect of
maintaining
nerds
here.
that you have to go and shake hands and kiss
Absolutely.
babies.
And so I went to a great retro video game store called Game Realms in Burbank.
Yeah.
Just browsing.
Yeah.
Want to see.
I do that with Game Dude sometimes.
Yeah, Game Dude's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Game
it's,
Dude's
and
great.
I like to just go to those
Yeah.
places just to see.
Yeah.
Game Tower in Northridge.
Yeah.
Game Portal at the Burbank Mall. There's so many.
Yes.
And they're all good.
They're all good
I'm
people.
a fan of them. They're all cool. I like going. I was going just to see because, I'm envisioning one day having every system, all the classic.
Someday, that's a goal.
That's
That's
gonna
why you.
happen.
That's why you lace them up every morning. That's why you get out of bed.
That's why I don't wake up and do the Mel Gibson, just because of that. I don't do the Lethal Weapon or tonight because I have that hope
Right.
of one day having a room. Because Andre already said she doesn't give a fuck if we get like the bigger place with multiple bedrooms.
Yeah, you get your own
she's
room.
Like, you can have
Have
your
at it.
fucking room where it's nothing but toys and video games.
And she
I'm
can't
like,
go in there, right?
Never.
Right. Okay.
Never.
Just making sure.
We can't even fuck in that room. They can't. A Red Hulk can't see that.
No, you can beat off in that room though.
No question. But they need to know that
Right,
girls
absolutely.
have cooties and are
Right,
gross.
exactly. Gross.
That's right.
Girls don't appreciate it.
No. So I want to have that room. And my homie Green Shell, great dude who's got a lot of these swap meets.
Yeah.
He's got a monster setup. And I was like, that's the dream. He's got this shelf with he has the GameCube shelf and the Super Nintendo and the little Sega Genesis. And he's got this old school tube screen TV because apparently that's the only way to play the old games.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
right.
they
Yeah,
got
right,
the
right.
purist
You have to
going
have-
in there.
Wow.
Yeah, so you have
That's like the old having the vinyls, and you have to have
right.
the old.
You have to have the right record player and all that shit. They don't fuck around. They really
Wow.
take it. Well, that probably is the definition of fucking around.
Yeah,
but
that's the pinnacle.
Yeah, that is the pinnacle
fucking
fuck.
around.
So I don't fuck around. You're talking about a toy.
That's
you
all
collect.
you're doing.
You're 100% fucking around. But anyway, it was.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wolverine fell.
Anyway, healing factor. Look at that. Right back
Right
up.
back up.
Like nothing happened.
Ballsy.
Ballsy Wolverine. Look at that. Anyway, so by the way, I love this figure. Just came out. However, half of it looks like this Wolverine is ready to tell you that Obama wasn't born in America. That's the only problem I have. I mean, everything else I like. Little bit.
I can see that.
Little bit, right? Little bit.
He's got a MAGA sword.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm in one of the stores today, and this guy walks in.
Yeah.
And he's looking for a PlayStation 2 game.
Right.
And I was at the PlayStation 2 section as well.
Okay.
Even though I don't have one. One day.
One day,
Right?
you'll
There's
have
a
them.
couple I'm
you have
looking
all of
at,
them.
you
You have
know?
a whole
Right.
evolution of the PlayStation.
Yes, Drakon the Ancient's Gate. I was looking for it. It's
Yeah.
a hell of a PlayStation 2 game. Anyway, I'm just looking, and he just walks up to me. And he goes, yeah, I just look at all these. Yeah, Guilty Gear, Final Fight. I had them. I just bought them like a game dude for like $150 like 2 years ago. And they're like, and I'm just like, how do you know me? Like, how
Did we say hey?
He walked up to me to say, like,
Mid-conversation.
walks up to me, just walks right up and starts talking. And I was like, for half a second, I'm like, oh my God, I know what happened. Like,
Does he think I'm somebody else?
I think the friend he came with died, like, on the walking up to this, and he didn't notice. He was pulling a dickhead from Comic-Con move and was like 40 steps ahead of his buddy. And he walked in, and that's the conversation. And I just happened to be wearing the exact same clothing.
and you caught the second half of the
looked-
conversation.
Right, and looked just like his friend. And I was just like, what do you...
Do you think that dude died, or is like, fuck this guy, I'm out? And
He probably left.
And just peeled away.
He killed himself. He just ran in front of a bus. Well, that guy, like that... Like this, he saw an 18-wheeler coming down Victor.
He's like,
He's
"One
like,
day,
okay.
I'm gonna have a television for each of my PlayStation. I'm gonna have a PlayStation 1 TV and a PlayStation 2 TV and a PlayStation 3 TV.
The guy's just like, fuck it.
He just
dives
jumped in front of a bus.
Jumped in front of a semi. And then, like, and he just saw him.
And he keeps talking as he's going.
Just keeps going.
And he's like, oh, how'd you get here? And then
right, you beat me. And then I probably missed that part. Oh, you beat me. Anyway, so I'm going to, and I was just like, how, what? Like, is this just fucking, like, it was, I've never done that to anybody.
No.
Never. I've never just walked up and just started the middle of a conversation.
With a complete stranger.
I wouldn't even do that to Andrea. I wouldn't walk in and be like, and then the guy at the club was like, I would preface, I would have some beginning. It was just, like, I don't know, like, and I'm wondering, like, is he a plant? Did the store hire him, and if you can keep up with him, they give you like $100 a shit? Like, I don't know.
Maybe.
You know, like, if you can, like, follow along and then, carry I didn't.
If you can have a conversation, if you can
Right.
complete the conversation he's already started,
You get like $1,000 worth
you
of shit.
get a classic GameCube.
Right, here it is. Like, it's like, I don't know. It was crazy. Like, just the balls, or just the,
is it balls or is it?
I don't know.
Just
or yeah, I mean, the
severe
guy,
Asperger's.
He
just,
had a phone, like he was talking to texting people, and it didn't seem like he had handlers. You know what I mean? Like it didn't seem like he had the guy who was with Kamala. Just with
the beekeeper.
Yeah, like he didn't have that guy there. Just like, oh no, oh Bobo, come on, no, here, come on. Like we gotta leave. Don't eat that. Like I don't know. It was the strangest fucking thing. Like just like. Yeah, I don't know.
Being mayor of Nerdtown, you have to deal with these people.
I can't be mean.
No, you can't be mean.
I'm out. I get voted out in a second.
Rumors will get around.
If I'm like, fuck you, loser. I can't do that. All right, weirdo. Have fun getting laid. Never. I can't say any of that. Instead, I literally, you know what I did? I did this. I just went.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Yeah. And then fucking. I ran. I got out of that store as fast as I
which
just.
you still wanted to see, and you're like, fuck it, I'm pulling the cord, I'm jumping.
I'll look at the
I'm
Super
out.
Nintendo shit tomorrow. I'm just
Abort this trip.
There was that. It's like right when he started, like in my brain, there was that Sigourney Weaver from Aliens, like get them out of there. You know, like that was what was just happening. Like, oh fuck, I gotta go. Like I have to just,
gotta go.
I have to leave. I can't stay. Yeah, just go. Fuck. It's
Fucking ejector seat out of there.
But that's the only issue. That's my only beef. I mean, I can't be mad at the guy.
You can't be mad at him, but
No, it's just weird.
you got to bail. You can't
have to bail.
You
I'm
can't
not
sustain that
sticking around.
conversation.
Right. If I kept that conversation going, he'd be sitting right there and he'd be living here. That it would turn into that. Like, yeah, I get you need a place. Yeah, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? And then
You eventually would have to be mean to him to get him to leave.
I can't do that. I can't. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? Am I going to, break a guy's spirit more than it's already been broken? To be.
Yeah, you did the right thing. That's the only thing you can do is
That's
bail.
it, right? Just like, oh.
I wonder if that guy's ever seen the end of a conversation. Because he starts every conversation mid-conversation, but I don't think he's ever gotten to the end of a conversation, right?
Yeah, I
Because
didn't think about that.
everybody bails on that dude, right?
Oh God.
Like he's never had like, all right, good talk. That was
What?
we talked that all the way through.
Yeah, he's got if you have to go over to his place, you're like a fucking spy. Just where's every exit? You just walk in. Okay, there are all the exits. Okay. Anyway, y'all sit down, and then boom, you run. Like something happens.
He's never
And you leave.
finished a conversation.
It was God. It was the. But I don't know. Is that me? Did you ever get
No,
that?
I've been in those situations,
Right, I
and
can't-
usually at video game or toy stores.
Or at a concert. Every
Concerts?
time I'm at a concert, I'm always seated next to the guy.
It's always a mega fan of
Right, that
something.
I'm next to every time. Okay, it's fucking great, and it's like, yeah, buddy.
the worst is
cool.
like a movie when you go to like a midnight
Oh,
movie and there's like
fuck.
some guy there and
the loneliest,
the
and
guy's
you
there by
have to
himself.
talk to him, or else that dude's shooting something up later.
Yeah, you're
No
saving
cl-
everybody else
Yes,
in the theater.
you're like, I have to talk to this guy.
You're
or
the
else-
safety pin.
Yes,
in that grenade.
Fuck, all right, I'm here.
All right, I'm just
I
gonna
recognize that I
gonna-
have to stay here and talk to this guy.
I'm gonna
or
Steve
else-
Rogers this grenade, so everyone else can live.
We're all gonna enjoy the movie. I'll have to sit here and be like, oh yeah, sure, buddy. That's.
Oh.
I mean, I like to strike up conversation.
No,
you know?
yeah, but you start
They
it
start. Hey, I noticed your LED's pretty cool.
right,
You
and then
know?
it goes, and then
And
it
then
ends.
yes, that's fine.
You don't just jump in
I
like.
don't jump right in.
Like, and then my girlfriend got me a red Hulk
Yeah, I
for
don't-
my birthday. And
How about that?
you're like, what happened?
Why you got me a red Hulk? Is that crazy?
But that new Wolverine looks like he's a little MAGA, right?
We
I'm like,
couldn't
what?
have sex because she's on her period. It was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I mean, sometimes if I put a towel down, I guess it's kind of gross. It's like, all right, man, I'm out. Yeah, that never. So, I guess the moral of today's Ramble Radio,
Is there one?
I think it's if
Can you find one?
start a conversation, have an opening, have
Have an
beginning,
opening.
have an opener.
If you're
That's
that guy, have an
it.
opener.
Just work. You can do it. I believe in you.
If you're in a crowded area and someone comes up and starts that with you, take the bullet.
Take the bullet because you don't know what's going to happen next.
Because otherwise, everybody else will.
Yeah. There it is. There it is.
That's the moral of the story.
I mean, yeah, because
Take the figurative bullet.
yes, because
So
everyone
to spare everyone,
to spare everyone else.
the literal bullet.
Because soon enough, we might be living in that world of the new Kevin Sorbo movie.
Oh. Fuck, he got the Boz
He got
in it
the
too.
It-
Isn't that the same, almost the same fucking like that movie that The Hunt that they pulled because it was rich people hunting
Oh,
poor
right.
people. And now it's sort of like flipped around. Now it's like all
Now
the
it's
rich people
like-
took the guns and now the poor people are fighting back. Like
It didn't make. It was a very odd. It was a. Well, to those who don't know, Kevin Sorbo is in a very Jesus-esque movie.
that's all he does anymore, right?
Is that it now?
I think
yeah,
so.
he just Me Too's chicks and then does the Jesus movies. That's right. Every sexual harassment after sexual harassment.
Oh my
allegation.
God, Jesus.
Well, I'm all about the Lord here. I'm going Fox.
So
and
yeah, the
Friends
premise of
again.
the movie is I think all
So
the socialists took over the country and took away the guns, right?
There was another trailer I saw. It says, "When guns are outlawed, only outlaws have guns." And then it's like about these Christians having to arm up and fight off. It's like, come on, stop. Stop it. Enough with this shit.
Fuck, dude.
Come on.
God damn, man.
Why do you motherfuckers have the lamest taste in everything? You can't write a good song. You can't make a good fucking movie.
Can't do good jokes.
It's brutal. Fucking brutal. Anyway,
Oh.
I forgot what it's called, but he's got the bars in it. So there's that. You have like the oh man,
the boss.
How did they motivate him to get angry? They just show that clip of Bo Jackson just smashing him over and over again. He's like, all right, guys, I'll get pissed. I'll be the. I've seen it. Okay, yes, I'm angry now. Yep, all right.
They probably just put like a little, like a superimpose, like a fucking Obama head or a little liberal picture over that, just running over the bars, and he's like, oh no,
What are these gay people getting married doing over here? So. I forgot what the movie, but you know, it's
forgettable.
It's very forgettable. I don't know how I don't know how the opening weekend's gonna do. We'll see. But
It's just fucking, man, it's sad.
it's fucking.
All the socialists took the guns, and now the Christians have to arm themselves.
What a plot!
My God.
Hey, that's. You think the Russo brothers are kicking themselves like, fuck?
How come we don't get these
We
scripts?
didn't come up with this. This is how Endgame should have.
Oh.
Oh, man. So there you go. So have an opener.
Have an
That's
opener.
it. Ramble Radio, have an opener. That's this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
Over 100
Over 100
and growing.
And
this
growing.
is just going to keep, right?
and growing.
Yes.
And growing.
This is, and growing. And please listen to our podcast, The Ramble.
Yeah, and who knows when this happens again? We don't plan
The
it.
same time, the same shirt. Holy shit.
Come on.
It'll have. We're gonna do it again.
I know stickers and shit are in the mail.
They're in the mail, baby.
They're in the mail.
In the motherfucking mail.
in the mail.
So tune into the Ramble every Wednesday. Our podcast.
Wednesday.
Ramble Radio. Even
Tuesday,
though it's
Fridays.
video.
You know, it's video.
Tuesday,
Fridays.
Fridays.
You're getting three.
And should we break it? There might be an extra Ramble Radio.
We might. We came up with a little idea.
We have a little idea that
you
we
might get a
do.
fourth taste of the Ramble in
every week.
during a
Can
week.
you imagine that?
Almost 4 days of
I'm just gonna try to
content.
overwork Eddie as much
gonna
as
collapse.
possible. He's just gonna collapse. We have to. He's gonna find us. We just need. We're gonna have to end up taping the Ramble on your one day off from everything else.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
We'll just
do the Ramble, all the videos,
all the videos,
everything one
just
day.
a marathon. Because this is the hardest working man in show business, right? You've heard that expression. This is no joke
Oh,
with Eddie
fuck.
Pence. Look at him, full of life.
Full of
5
life,
hours
full
ago.
of life.
Now this is it.
No, this is it. I'm just used. I'm just used up. I'm like a brown banana peel.
He is. And we aren't going to slip on him.
No,
We're going to make
don't.
it work. So thank you again. We love all of you. And we'll
Yes.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.